Plans to establish a European Commission office in Northern Ireland were today discussed during a video conference between EU and UK officials. They held talks as part of the Joint Committee's first specialist meeting on the so-called Northern Ireland Protocol. The panel, co-chaired by Cabinet Minister Michael Gove and Commission Vice President Maros Šefčovič, was established to oversee the implementation of the UK's EU withdrawal agreement. During the talks, the two sides exchanged updates on how the provisions of Boris Johnson's border plan are being established before the transition period expires on December 31. As part of the plans, Brussels wants to open an official representation in Belfast in order for customs officials to monitor shipments between Great Britain and Northern Ireland. Sources said British officials once again rejected the approach, as done previously by Paymaster General Penny Mordaunt. A UK spokeswoman said, "Our position remains the same, there's no reason why the Commission should require a permanent presence in Belfast to monitor the implementation of the protocol." In a bid to secure a permanent office in Belfast, Brussels has argued Article 12 of the protocol requires a presence to monitor the arrangements. But in a letter to Michel Barnier, Ms. Mordaunt said bureaucrats could carry out the necessary checks without an official representation in the province. She wrote, "The UK cannot agree to the permanent EU presence based in Belfast which you propose." While Article 12 gives EU officials the right to be present during the activities of UK authorities related to the implementation and application of the protocol, we do not accept that that necessarily requires an EU delegation office in Belfast, or indeed any other permanent EU presence in Northern Ireland. Such work can be undertaken by other means, for example through ad hoc visits, which we would, of course, facilitate as necessary. Despite the row, a Commission spokesman described today's meeting as constructive. Senior EU officials have expressed concerns that Britain is refusing to implement commitments made in the divorce deal to avoid a hard border on Ireland. During a recent meeting of the UK-EU Joint Committee on March 30, Cabinet Minister Michael Gove gave no explicit answer, when asked to engage and acknowledge that the UK fully respects the withdrawal agreement, according to leaked minutes. UK officials hit back at the allegations today, insisting the government is committed to upholding its obligations in the treaty. A government spokeswoman said, "The UK was clear that our approach at all times will be focused on protecting the Good Friday Agreement and gains of the peace process, and on preserving Northern Ireland's place in the UK. UK officials reaffirmed our commitment to complying with our legal obligations under the protocol, just as we expect the EU to comply with theirs." The Joint Committee is separate from the talks on a free trade agreement, which are headed up by David Frost and Mr. Barnier.